Are you ready to start beating your golfing buddies when you come in here and play on the simulators? Well, I'm going to give you my #1 tips for chipping around the green so that you can start winning all your matches. Let's dive into it. Today I'm at TPC Craig Ranch and I have a little chip shot here, and I have a little bit of a downslope, a little bit of side heel. I'm going to kind of walk you through everything you need to know about becoming a better chipper so that you can start winning your matches. First thing I want you to notice on here is you're going to see the color. You can see red, there's a little bit of orange in the distance. I'll make this full screen here in a second. Then you got yellow. This is a little bit downhill. It's not a lot. After the hole, it's a little downhill. We'll talk a little bit more about the downhill portion of it here in a second. But the #1 tip I want to give you today is that the ball does not have to hit the screen. If you think that the screen has anything to do with tracking the golf ball, it has nothing to do with it. If you want to start becoming a better chipper, understand the ball does not have to hit the screen. What I'm going to do here is actually have a little 8-iron here, and I'm just going to chip it a couple feet here in front of me, and I'm going to let it roll out all the way to the hole, and you're going to see that definitely did not hit the screen. And as you can see, it's rolling out all the way to the hole. Therefore, you do not have to hit the screens. If you just need to chip it 2 feet in front of you, just chip it 2 feet in front of you. That's gonna make a huge difference in your ability to score better on the simulator. You work on that, it's gonna make a world of difference. The second step is to pay attention to the slope. That makes a difference. If you look at this right here, it's a little hard to see right here. In a second, I will actually get onto the simulator software so you can see it. But this is downhill. This is a downhill chip shot. You can tell by the color. It goes from red to yellow. You can also see the beads going this way. Let's go ahead and dive onto the simulator software so you can see it better with your eyes. All right, I'm gonna point out a couple of things you need to pay attention to as you do this. #1, I want you to look at this right here. This little down arrow tells you how many inches downhill this shot is. From where the golf ball is and where the pin is, it's 23 inches downhill. So you know from at least where you're standing to there, it's downhill. That doesn't necessarily mean the green is sloping downhill, but it does mean that from where you are to where the pin is, or wherever your cursor is, that's definitely downhill. Now, again, look at the colors here. You can definitely see this is red, then it goes to yellow. It's definitely a little bit downhill. You can also see the beads moving from right to left. So we're gonna play this as a little bit of a right to left shot. That makes a difference in your ability to understand what shot to play. On this shot, I'm gonna hit a 60-degree wedge, land it somewhere right in here, and let it release out. Let me give that a shot. Again, I have a 60-degree wedge here. I'm gonna give this a shot. As you can see, hit that downslope, released out a little bit, pretty close to the hole, only maybe about 5 feet from the hole. I'm gonna hit one more, see if I can get a little bit closer. Just gotta land it a little further. She's gonna hit that downslope a little bit, and it's releasing out about 4 feet from the hole, not too bad. And finally, my third tip is just to practice. There is a mode I'm gonna show you in just a second where you can go onto any golf course. All 300 of our golf courses, you can drop a golf ball anywhere on the golf course. If you want to drop the ball around the greens and actually practice chipping, just like you would on a real golf course, you can come in here and practice on the simulator. It takes a little getting used to, but once you get used to it, you can become a phenomenal chipper right here in the sim and start winning more matches. Let me dive into showing you how to get started. Let's go. To practice on a golf course, all you have to go to is the practice tab. Then you're gonna go to on-course practice, select any golf course you want to. I'm gonna select Albany Country Club right here. I'm gonna hit start practice. It's gonna load up and you're good to go. Then you can drop the golf ball anywhere on the golf course. From here, you're just gonna select the hole. You can select the par 3 hole, you can select this hole, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do this par 3 hole. I'm gonna hit select. It's gonna start me off at the tee box, but then if I wanna go up to the green, all I have to do is click on place ball. And then I literally over here on the mini map drop the ball anywhere I want to. If I want to practice out of the bunker, I can practice out of the bunker. If I want to practice on the back side of the green, I can practice on the back side of the green. Then all you do is hit done, and now you can hit as many shots as you want from that location. If you want to change holes, you just click change holes, and then you can select the hole you want to go to. So if I want to go to number 4 there, I click on that, it takes me to the hole, it takes me to the tee. I can sit here and pound tee shots off here. I can hit iron shots into the green. If you're definitely wanting to get the leg up and practice a little bit before, then this would be a definite way of doing that. And again, you're just gonna click on place ball, go up here. If you want to drop it, 74 yards away, you can start clicking until you find the yardage you want, hit done, and then you can fire away at the green. All you need is a little bit of practice to become a good chipper right here in the simulator. It's just like practicing outside. No different, just you're chipping into a screen. It's just a different skill set. Obviously, it's not the same as playing, but just like anything, it's developing a skill set, it's developing a feel. You can become a good chipper. You can start winning all your matches with just a little bit of practice. Besides that, we'll see you next time. Peace.